Saturday, September the 8th, 1888. Constance. There's blood in the air. Again. They've got the scent of it in their nostrils, and they're following it, like wolves honing in for the kill. Only the killing's already done. It's the third in a month here in Whitechapel, and the second in little more than a week, and everyone's in a panic. We're heading toward the scene, to Hanbury Street. There's a big swell of us, and it's growing every minute as news sweeps out. Shopkeepers gawp, arms crossed on their steps. Barrow boys are spreading the word. Commercial street's always busy at this time of the morning, but now the world and his wife seem to be funneling around the rows of old weavers' houses in Fournier Street. Near me, a big man shouts over my head to a friend on the opposite side of the road, cupping his hands round his mouth. "By the cat meat shop!" he yells over the traffic's din. Past the tight-packed rows of dwellings I go, through Princelet Street until I reach the place. Sure enough, a big cluster has gathered outside Mrs. Hardingham's cat meat shop. More and more people are pressing around me now, slavering and baying. They're craning their necks to see. Some men are even hoisting their little ones on their shoulders to get a look. There are a few newspaper hacks here too, dressed better than the rest of us, all trying to snuffle up the juicy details. In the crowd, I spot people I know. There's Widow Gibbs and her creepy half-wit son, Abel. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. And Bert Quinn, the knife grinder, skin like a roasted chestnut. He's here too. And Mrs. Puddifoot. She lives on our street. Where there's trouble, there's Mrs. Puddifoot. Sniffs it out, she does, with her big nose. There's Jews too, plenty of Jews. They're selling jellied eels from a barrow like it's a carnival, not a killing we've all come to see. But I'm looking for Flo, my big sister. I lost her somewhere down Wilk Street. I bet I know where she's gone. She's friends with Sally Richardson, whose ma has a lodging house that backs onto Brown's Lane. She'll blag a favour and hope to get a good view of the backyard where they say it happened. Them that lives here are charging 6pence a pop, just for a gander. You can't blame the poor beggars, but you won't catch Flo parting with her money when she can get a good view for free. Truth is, I don't want to see it. The body, I mean. If it's anything like the last one, I know I'll want to retch. I read about Polly Nichols in the papers, see? What did the Star say? She was completely disemboweled, with her head nearly gashed from her body. What sort of maniac could do such a thing? I ask you. And now this one. A shout down our street woke us all up this morning. Flo and me and Ma. Dawn it was, barely light, nippy too. Flo stuck her head out the window. A moment later, she's back. "There's been another," she tells me, eyes wide as saucers. So she drags me out of my bed, all bleary, and says we're going to see what's what. That's how it is around here. We look out for each other. Everyone knows everyone's business in these parts. So, when one of your neighbours is murdered, then it's your business too. And this madman, well, he seems not to care who he picks on, as long as they're on the streets. Maisie Martin was in the frying pan on Brick Lane the other night. Flo told me that her friend had been sleeping with her babes not 5 yards away from where the fiend did his work on poor Polly. She'd heard a scream, then thuds, like someone was hitting her front door. But she froze. She didn't even dare to look out the window. She was that scared for her little uns. And well, she might have been. They found Pole a few paces away, her throat slit and her guts ripped from her body like tripe on a butcher's block. Now there's 4 women dead since April, and the last 2 have been filleted not 3 streets away from us. When that happens, then you sits up and takes notice, don't you? No one's been done for them. So he's still on the prowl. There are suspects, of course. They say a Jew did both of the latest ones. Or that it's the Finians, them Irish blokes. After Polly, old Bill started asking us all questions. Did we see anyone acting funny? Did we know them that was done for? But no one's behind bars, waiting for the hangman. And I don't mind telling you that no woman round Whitechapel feels safe. Anyway,